So what's the decision going to be there? Like Boots or Iron Talon? Or is it going to be like Stout Shield or Iron Talon?
Okay.
KP not expecting this high ground assault from Alliance. With the Earthshock and Telekinesis, they did this when they ran Rubik before, looking for the first blood, and they'll secure it there, Alliance. That's a good start from Newbee getting one little creep, but...
Any kills come out of Newbee's mid lane, but just being the CS battle denying S4's farm. Kind of a small victory in itself in a lot of ways. There will be a bit of a fight over this top rune, it looks like.
Well, Tango onto the little tree there, S4 looking for Kaka with orb forward aggressively towards the Ancients, but he forces the Wisp away out to 3v1. Telekinesis is there, and Newbee caught with that pants down to the Wisp, heals Topu, keeps him alive, and now they've changed back onto Kaka, and a TP in from Bulldog! Goodbye!
I once heard, but
annoying mid lane.
They're pinging Roche, and they can stop by S4 in this mid lane. Puck very vulnerable to a potential silence gank here.
Oh, Kiss4 dodged this one. Oh, face shift very early. It looks like with a Hex and a silence, they will flow through, and Newbee forward into these aggressive positions looking for kills. There's top lane, a little bit of a dive there. Oh, KP sprints himself back behind the tier 1. But if Newbee put themselves, oh yeah, they've put it actually with a Sprout and the dive forward, they'll have the cricket block, Sunrise there as well to slow the stun, Telekinesis from EGM to catch him and drop him. Turn around stun with the Earthquake and Hex from Swan though, Kaka slides across in the cleave from How, is it enough? Dropping low, and How, he will find that kill while Lotus slowed. He's trying to actually tangle himself through the 2 correct way, he gets himself through, and EGM saving his mate, they kill the Viper, and haven't heard it. He doesn't like the can, How is sprinting forward, and with that nice final stun and slap. As for Dream Coil fighting again, no all the way, but they got the kill in the back end on the way. How is now left high and dry. Chuan returns, slow things down again, and in the end.
And Roche taken by Loda. We're looking at a 9-minute Aegis acquisition. He's got the Mask of Madness to go with this, so Alliance can really up their aggression at this stage of the game. They've got to find pickoffs though, they can't straight up push hours necessarily.
Chuan, he's hit level 6 and he's got Finger of Death, but he doesn't really have any recourse to stop Bulldog from sidling in here with Sprout, not holding him in, but they've still got that Earthshock to come through the relocate, looking to save the Sunrise back on Kaka, onto Moo, but Moo, the Viper, he strikes down onto Bulldog and TP straight out, but S4 will pay the price with Lotus. Losing his Aegis already, the Finger of Death to secure the gun, Arco on the back end, and How armor toggling through, but Alliance, they've still got the control, they've still got the damage as well. KP has the movement speed to run himself back and forth, and Anke Hex up from Chuan, but they'll disengage from themselves. Alliance instantly lose that Aegis of the Immortal. 16-minute Midas, 17-minute Midas from this support role, and I do wonder if RK will be thinking on the same lines, if they want to give a little bit more to EGM. Dream Call back from S4. Looks for the turn in onto Moo. Viper Strike trying to actually hold them out, but the coil snaps to Moo. He's put himself in a position where Loda can just run into the mix settings. That is one angry bear.
Very late relocate up from Kaka. Should have probably just used it earlier to save the Viper, and now Newbee find themselves without move, possibly without a T1 mid tower, and their Io is about to relocate back in.
Can he tether away? Oh, there's no silence from S4. The orb does good damage, but Wisp still gets away. Golden money hands. What was that picked up by How just now? Is that a Blink Dagger on him? But the response, a Blink Dagger for Ursa and the Veil from S4 as they go into Bulldog, and with a finger from Chuan. It looks so simple, but Loda double hit. Quickly able to bring them down. They're looking for mid though. How?
He was mid-telekinesis.
So close.
He had like reached out his arm to grab him, give him the chokehold, and How blinks out just a
Bulldog. He's always ready for the little cheeky peeky here with How on, but cannot toggle through that, and KP put himself into halfway as well. Nightlooker cannot TP away, and it's a couple of times the KP's tried those super ambitious TPs to escape. Alchemist and the same that can bunker down, hold out, keep on going, you know, the Enchantress and the Batrider with the Aghanims upgrades on them. This is more of an early game like with the Viper, with the Wisp sustain, so you can't sustain yourself through this Kaka, can you? For a Bulldog again with these TPs forward, always finding.
Nova is probably the most difficult part about the hero, and
oh, I'd agree.
From what I've seen from Ake, he's been really on point as far as his Phoenix play goes.
Especially with like the Volt, AGM, and the Sunray keeping him alive. Well, that's good placement there, but that's stunting up the bunch of them with Loda back around as well with the back through, stunting up Loda, clears through a couple, and then look at the KP with a super on the back of the well. Moo cannot sustain through this one, and Loda with a little kill. Look for Kaka now up at the front end, can they catch? Bulldog, I know you want this one. I know you're looking. S4, has he got a Hex? Of course he bloody has. They don't see the vision though, they can't catch the Wisp just yet. Oh, they're gonna go diving for this. S4 failed it for a couple of clicks, a couple of right hits. And that's a full 5-man wipe as Newbee, they get mopped up.
When they can tell things were not going well, interesting thing to note, EGM's actually gone for a null build, but he's got 3 points in it at level 11 on Rubik, and we see him max this out by level 12. Oh, Bulldog.
Howl being caught, no, it's the other way around until Loda returns, and Howl the TP is the damage there, the stun is EGM. Where did he steal that from? He's taking every skill he needs to find these kills and win these team fights.
Getting a gem, even when you're tucked in your own base, is very important to make sure that Alliance don't have like a high ground ward in your base, or even just outside of your base. You've got to deny Alliance's map vision to stand a chance.
Oh, Bulldog! Are you kidding me? Howl wants to go back into this, but Alliance is already here, looking for the counter initiation back to the cup, gonna kill the offline, he's done for. But Howl, man with the Wisp, the perfect bait, the beautiful game, but S4 goes back in again. Howl, do you have any way out of this one? Stop the fate of dodge, stun again from EGM, held on to that one as well with Sprout holding in Howl. He has nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, so he kills on S4 instead. Gets the kill on the very least, follow through as well, the phase one from EGM. Bulldog has his number. In the meantime, flyback up to come Loader and Ake pushing tier 3.
Yeah, but
Minutes actually. Alliance probably realised this, and that's why they're being so aggressive, brutal with their movements up. That Warcry stolen by EGM, that's not too bad to put back onto these little crits as well. He jumps in, there's the blink forward, looking for the supernova as well, the Dream Core down and Loader. He's looking for it, but he gets hurt, but up one, holds it out while the Yule's back on Quest 4.
the Sprout on the egg, preventing the Sven from hitting it. Howl's like, okay, I'm gonna go on this egg, I got my Echo Saber, and then there's the Sprout. He hits it twice, and there's no follow-up hits. Didn't even come close to bringing it down.
Nice blink back from Loader as well, but the ranks are already falling here, and Admiral Bulldog stands his ground with S4, blink forward. That's a bit of a cheeky play. He knows he can do damage, and he's not really going to get stopped as he does it. Newbee, without their Wisp, defending this is going to be a little bit difficult. Spot a bother for them as the full lane of racks looks like he'll be falling here. Alliance, blink again, move, focus down with the Sunray up to them and kill the Viper. Viper available, focus down as well. How? Turns on the Loader as well with the Ursa. He's tanky. Cannot be finished off and focus down on Alliance, they retreat. Newbee. Is this one out? They need to get something out of this one.
Unloaded, but they're not going to get him. He's just so fast with the phase master madness.
Bates flicks forward. He's got Yules as well. They're relocating. The Yules under himself as Howl sprints forward, but S4 is focused down and stunned into the finger. But Howl also gets Bulldog on the sidelines. EGM completes his TP. No, the hex one. Newbee. They lose a full lane of racks, but they, at very least, they get 4 kills from the bot. They'll realise that Newbee are around in this area, and Treants go out to scout. Newbee. And they can't really go into the rush themselves and take this one down because bottom left is in, but the Bulldog instead Howl from the high ground slams into him. It's always there, but it doesn't do anything.
Buyback.
Just drop it.
So Newbee risks going for more or going to the Roshan pit. It looks like the
strong position right now, and they're going to use this position.
There is
smoke forward.
There is a BKB on Viper for this fight, so that's the one good news for Newbee is they've got their double BKB.
A fresh one picked up. Howl. Mid lane clears out Eve. A Loader. He's forward, but he's out to that, jumps in, and S4 is not going to do anything to the BKB on the Sven, who actually needs to stick on the target, but he's sprouted up. The Ghost Strike doesn't do anything, and stun.
How one Bulldog.
Oh, can he get him though? Because S4's on the back end, actually Dream calling up a bunch of Newbies, stopping this. Now he jumps forward, jaunts onto the little of himself as well, and S4, oh, he dodges out. Stormhammer won't hit. He slows him, but how? Blinks forward and clears him up with the Echo Saber. EGM forced on the low ground with that. There we go. Supernova from Ake. He's getting focused down though from the high move, clears that one up, and KP dealing with Loader. But Loader, this is only a Night Stalker. He's up the Wisp. He can't kill him off while How is clearing through everyone else. Alliance, they've lost 3, lost 4, and Loader, he can't deal with this house, man.
What a heroic performance from How in that team fight. He started off. He looked like he actively popped his old dodge, but he's aggressive behind the tier 2 enemy tower. They are sneaking enemy jungle and no Alliance vision. They sneak by Manta illusion.
I think they caught a glimpse of green there. They saw Rubik. They definitely see Loader. They're going to look for this, but Loader's deep in. Hex into Stun and Finger and the relocate. They'll put the whole party through and they'll look for EGM. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down you go.
Such a ballsy but smart rotation coming in from Newbee. They have all three heroes with darkness. They sneak behind the tier 2 mid tower knowing that there's just the vision to scout them out.
Oh, the cheese! Kaka! Lemma capes himself away now, looking to turn around maybe as well, with Chon sitting behind him.
They need
Against not only this Earth that they kite him a little bit, but also the Phoenix before Supernova, the Puck before they can jaunt away. So for all the Hex, they've got vision of S4 and the TP gets cancelled out. Of course, S4 is very mobile, and stun miss from Chuan will not help. The stun rate forward as well. How kills up one at the top lane. Nature's Pro is dead without buyback, and they'll look for the tier 3 with that glyph pop. Chuan, he's just playing silly bones for them, chasing around S4 and saying, right, you go and defend your base. You bloody well can, because we're pushing your tier 3. We're looking for racks, and you've really got to way of stopping this. And that jump forward for Hal will really crush the kills, but Arcane's going to Supernova, who's trying to keep double level, who's back with the KP. Move, sprinting away from Loda, but this Ursa can't do one damn thing. Relocate forward. Alliance, they're losing out. They have to buy back on Loda. The Ursa returns to the fight again, but Newbee, they're kept themselves alive, sustaining through, and Kaka just replicates Ghost and gets themselves back to safety.
S4 getting S4'd on the other side of the map, unable to get his TP off back home, and they'll lose a melee rack.
We can keep Loda flowing through the team fight, maybe meow himself towards the bigger target, the back like the Lion and the Wisp. I say bigger targets because they are the control factors here, and they'll look for how, in fact, to start things off with the Hex. The damage, the force damage as well with the Wisp trying to stop, but he's dead, he's gone! He's down and out, the Lion is going to back up the Newbee as well. KP drops low, and then now Lion! They've killed off 4 and looked for 5, but Moo was able to TP out.
S4's Dream Coil cancels the relocate out from Kaka. A clutch play from the Clutch Master. Limited. He's got nothing really to replace at this stage. The gem is essential. The Lotus Orb is the item which I talked about to protect the Sven from X, and he needs to make sure he can get that Lotus Orb on the Sven when he gets initiated on.
Down at bottom. What is going on over there? Apparently it's Kaka trying to control up these waves, but with Alliance all grouping up around him, the wind will not last long, and that's 60 seconds without your sustain hero, and now they go into KP as well. Bulldog with the Hex to start things off. Full staff away though, gets the Night Stalker out of dodge. Newbee won't lose anymore, but it's a tough spot to be in. Your Wisp, like you've been saying, that hero to not only save Sven, but also to give him that attack speed to allow, to enable him to do all of that damage, and how he realizes he has to get something done. Push out top wave, now try and TP down towards the mid. You'd think possibly, gods, that they sack this tier 3. Well, Loda dodged out the Viper Strike with the Manta style. Cleared up the illusions, will move.
The chip squares this, but then already coming back to defend, ready to initiate from the south.
Moo gets jumped on though. BKB early from Lotus. Sven has the god strength, but he's not got too much done until S4 slams into the ground with a single death. And now the Supernova drop. Newbee cannot book down with a spell holding in how. He'll get clipped by the sun. Can't try cut himself through these trees, but Loda with EGM. They've killed off the Sven 100 seconds without how, and they'll look for these laner racks. Newbee, their big damage dealer is gone, and this might be it. Let's the pullback puck. This is all in. Alliance, they're going to go for this and take down mid racks and look for top as well. Slide over to that tier 3. Well, let's close in this game because
Recognize they've got nothing to defend with.
Load the Hages. This is Newbee acceptable from Alliance and Moo. All the Lotus Orb and the BKB's there, trying to stand his ground and battle through, but Loda comes in. The damage not quite there just yet, the control not available either. Loda held in place, and S4 jumps forward into move, but this Viper, he's being controlled up, he's being stunned up, and Loda finally swipes into the beastly winged Viper.
Pulled the cheese as well. Alliance is team fight so incredibly well. Sven gets one initial kill, but he's ran out of gas in the tank, and Newbee gets pushed to a game 3 by Alliance. Please key to play some Dota today.
It looked tough. Alliance had a good 20-minute run. Newbee, I felt almost it was a secured, done deal. They would swing things back and win that game, but that one fight at bottom, S4 can't